that there is no one in the Southeast except the criminals who support this sit-at-home.
These boys have caused an industrial problem in our area. And where he represents Senator Abaribe, they are mainly manufacturers. And Aba is a manufacturing hubs. None of the industries can open. People have suffered so much.
The Senate is now seeking the intervention of the federal government as it also expresses concerns about the seeming incapacity of the concerned state governors to arrest the situation.
This must stop. Nigeria is not a banana republic. So, Senator, I want us to provide solutions in this motion, practical solutions. And then our committee on legislative compliance will also go ahead after we have communicated our resolutions here to find out the compliance, to find out what the security agencies are doing.
The upper legislative chamber urged the federal government and security agencies to utilize technology in tracking the criminals and ensure that justice is served. The Senate also observed a minute silence for victims of
Finland is acting as if they collected bribe. Finland, have you collected bribe? I did not expect Simon Ekpa to stay indoor up to this moment. Finland, have you collected oil for bribe, black gold, crude oil for bribe from Nigeria? Is that why you are still causing such painful ordeal? Child of, let me say, 2, 3, a child of 5 years, 6 years, could actually understand reasons why Southeasterners are sitting at home. It disrupts business, it disturbs movement, traffic, and the human. See what I mean here? Peter Mbah wouldn't have had any evidence against Simon Ekpa, who is busy fighting back in defense of his tribe. The tribe he actually thinks is his own, is Igbo tribe, and actually 100% he is an Igbo. So I don't see the reason why you'll be accusing, federal government will be accusing someone who is fighting for his right in Finland. The plot, the setting of the accusation is Nigeria here, which is wrong. Because even he's here, the setting is here, the jurisdiction is here. They're supposed to at least ask him, go and answer for what you are actually committed. This man is representing Igbo well. This man is actually fighting the war where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stopped. It's continuation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lucid agitation for sovereignty of Biafra. So lucid in the sense that it is impeccable, an impeccable, let me say, agitation, and it's impeccable, interaction, transaction with people to at least express their grievances over unnecessary, illegitimate incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Listen and listen good. Nigeria is misfiring it. Nigeria is misrepresenting it. Simon Ekpa has not committed crime. Rather, Fulani headers, Fulani race, Fulani tribes, Fulani Janjawis are the one committing crimes of what? Inhumanity against other tribes in Nigeria. See, let me tell you, we are the Igbos and we are well educated, we are well learned, we are knowledgeable people. We would have no reason to disrupt business in the southeastern Nigeria just like that, unperturbed. No, unperturbed. No, something is paining Simon Ekpa, something is paining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, something is paining me as an Igbo. That's why we embark on staying at home, not only in Igbo land, in some places in Nigeria. I have many friends of mine. They always write me, Ralph Tresvant, you are doing well. Today is Monday, I'm not going anywhere, I'm locking up my shop. I say, what? What is this? What? He said, come to so place. I pay transport, I go there, I saw them. They respect Monday and Tuesday, keeping it so sacrosanct for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, ordeal. For sake of ordeal of a man that is fighting hard to defend a tribe he actually thinks is his own. So what am I saying here? Anybody that is telling you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is this, is that, anybody is ranting and chanting against Simon Ekpa's, resilience and the devoted, at least, strength, time to make sure that the Fulani Janjaweed in the southeastern Nigeria could not ever succeed on maiming, disaliving, unaliving, attacking, and killing the Igbo people. Simon Ekpa has found it very, very legitimate to defend his own tribe, the Igbo race. And I can tell you now that the most advanced country in the world, you talk about the Scandinavians. Scandinavians are, I repeat again, Finland, Iceland, Denmark, Oslo, Norway, and even Sweden is among. So what I'm trying to say is that Finland will never have any reason to tell you that Ekpa should be extradited. No. Finland will have no reason, again, to tell you that Ekpa has been indicted of any crime. No. Killings going on now in Yoruba land, in the Connaught, in the Mid-Belt, in the southeastern Nigeria has actually vindicated who? Simon Ekpa. And even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is just holding him back there, actually, simply because he is an Igbo man. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated. Killings all over Nigeria by bandits, by Boko Haram, by Mahamuda, by Lakrua, by headers has actually indicated that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the Nostradamus of our time, a prophet, a legend, a living one. I think that by now, Finland should have at least given Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko a freedom of what? Movement. Yes. Unrestrict him. Yes. Unrestrict him. He should be going his normal businesses all over the continent of Europe, Africa, and America. Unrestrict him. He has the reason to defend his tribe. Finland, unrestrict Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. He actually filled the gap, a vacuum left by Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, unnecessary abduction, extraordinary, extrajudicial rendition from where Nairobi, Kenya, left a very big vacuum in Igbo land. And Mazi Simon Ekpa took it upon himself as an erudite Igbo man and start doing what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was doing in the past. And you can see Ekpa actually did it well. If you ask me, I'm playing the role of a social media, I'm a social media creator. No, he is our prime minister in exile. So that is the truth. If he actually said it, it doesn't concern anybody. If he didn't say it, they will say he said it. If Ekpa did not say it, Nigeria would say he said it. Are you listening to me? Ekpa will have no reason to fight anybody without reasons. He has his cogent reasons in doing so. And while he is doing it currently, the whole world watches. The Americans, the British, Britain, Aluluana was watching when the Fulani started killing in 1966. Britain, Aluluana, after the coup of 1966, Britain, Aluluana, Britain announced the coup to have been all Igbo coups. That's why the Igbos were killed, maimed in their large number, 59, 58 years ago. It was orchestrated by Britain that all the other tribes, military officers from other tribes, nationalities, ganged up against the Igbos, actually accusing the Igbos of orchestrating the coup, the bloody coup of 1966. You get it right? I'm telling you right now, Finland is acting as if they collected bribe. Finland, have you collected bribe? I did not expect Simon Ekpa to stay indoor up to this moment. Finland, have you collected oil for bribe, black gold, crude oil for bribe from Nigeria? Is that why you are still causing such painful ordeal for Mr. Ekpa, one of your citizens? You are wrong. You are getting it wrong, Finland, and you are surprising people like us. We are Biafra, Agitation faithfuls. We are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brothers, and we are telling you that we are not relaxing, relenting from telling the whole world that Biafra must emancipate. Tell it right on the face, one-on-one with Peter Mbah, Afo-uku, Ike-uku, that Biafra must actually emancipate. Tell it right to the widow Ojukwu left, for what? Beyond. Bianca, that we are not renting. Bianca, Biafra is coming. Tinubu is supposed to even give you the first lady and abandon his wife, Bianca. Biafra is coming. That is not going to stop us from agitating for our right. It is our right to agitate for self-determination. Enough of persecution, unnecessary suppression and oppression of the Igbos. Enough of all this marginalization, exploitation, and what again? Enslavement of the Igbos. Bianca, have you gotten a right from me? Finland, I think you are tripping. You are leaking somewhere, I'm telling you, because we have rights, Ekpa has rights, Nandekano has rights, all Igbos have right to agitate for self-determination.
But do you not think Peter Mbah, because he was so confident and said that the evidence to name Samuel Ekpa is with him, do you not think that he has evidence from Samuel Ekpa, because from Samuel Ekpa's social media page?
Okay, listen and listen.
When he was still active.
Listen and listen good. Samuel Ekpa is controlling crowds, and those crowds are Biafra loyalists. You don't have to fight a man whose kinsmen actually have, absolute love to follow him, to believe him, to obey him, to actually, cling on to what he's doing to emancipate his nationality, Biafra. It is no crime against humanity. It is no crime. It is no bloody, it is no sanguinary, bloody act. No. It is right of every citizen to agitate for self-determination. Texas agitated when it was under Mexico. At a stage, Texas left Mexico, came into United States of America. I've been quoting and quoting it on and on. Finland actually agitated for self-determination. At a stage in 1956, Finland became a nationality, a nation on its own. From where the former Union Socialist of Soviet Republic, USSR, and today Finland is standing on its own. What are we saying? Why are we just dancing around all the time, beating about the bush, discussing over a topic that doesn't worth it? Peter Mbah has no physical evidence. Samuel Ekpa has never, at least, run guns, wedded gun, at least, hurt anybody on gunpoint in Nigeria. He left many years ago when he was a kid, under this scholarship because he did well in a particular Olympic outing. That's why he actually, was given citizenship, scholarship in Finland, of Finland. So why are we beating about the bush? What I'm trying to say is that no physical evidence to prove that Samuel Ekpa has ever been indicted of any criminality or bloody acts in Nigeria. Bloody activities, sorry. Listen and listen good. By the time after we protest in Finland, Finland has much price to pay to Samuel Ekpa. There are incentives that should be accorded to that, because Finland is hurting an innocent soul. Samuel Ekpa is innocent. He has never been indicted or committed any crime whatsoever in history. A man that is fighting for Igbo race is doing the right thing. Fulani visitors are trying to claim all the lands in Nigeria. Our guests, we are the hosts, the owners of the land. We don't have anything to owe or to say as an apology to the visitors who are bloody, committing all manners of dastard acts. They perpetrate bloody acts all over Nigeria. We don't apologize to murderers. Fulanis are raised, I know, that have been murdering clean people for many years now, and we the Igbos, we are not, at least, relent. We are not relenting from stopping our killers, our murderers, people that are murdering us, grabbing our land. I don't really understand. We the Igbos were resilient and we know how to resist them. I don't know what to understand. Ekpa is quite innocent. Bianca no ona buzi. Tinubu na anoge, ko Charles Soludo na anoge, ko bu Akpabio na anoge. Bianca no, why must you turn your back on that country, on that nation? your husband fervently fought for.
Okay.
Why? This is a rhetorical question. Maybe you might answer sometime, someday.
Okay, but there's the Southeast senator, requesting for the extradition of Simon Ekpa. They said, just like I said, has caused more pains to the people or of the Igbo descent. Even they said, Ojozo Okalu was saying that in a Bari-based community where they produce, because from Abia or Aba, that it has really affected them on Mondays. Do you think that the Finland government
Okalu is not soliciting, advocating for Igbos? Ojo Okalu is fervently working hard to advocate for his personal interest, personal gain, for his family, his children, his company, and his pocket. Ojo Okalu can never be the mouthpiece of the Igbos. We know the people that are speaking for us. Number one person is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, followed by Abaribe. Abaribe and the rest of them are speaking for us, not Alhaji Oji Uzor Kalu, that has even visited Medina, Mecca, and become Alhaji. Is not an Igbo man. Oji Uzor Kalu is not completely Igbo, an Igbo man. What we know he's doing is political, transactions with the Fulani Janjaweeds, collecting money, collecting posts. Actually, he was dreaming he could be, or at least emerge, the Senate president under Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But do you see what happened? Akpabio carried the day. Tinubu doesn't want him. So all his politicking, all his galvating, all his rantings amounted to nothing. He planned and planned it and worked it so hard for his selfish gain. That's why no Igbo man worried about what actually happened or transpired then. That warranted Oji Uzor Kalu not to at least preside over that exalted office of Senate presidency. You see it, you hear it. So listen and listen good. Oji Uzor Kalu will never be in the position to be the mouthpiece of the Igbos. What he's saying about Igbo production or industrial hub, which is Abia State, is not right. Because the people that are the producer in Aba, in Igbere, in the entire Abia, are Biafrans. They are the Igbos. They are not complaining. Actually, it is paining them that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been locked up for how many months now? To express their grievances, they don't carry gun, they don't carry machete, no club, no broken bottle. The only thing they do is the common tool every average citizen could use to fight a nation, a government. That is what they are doing. Sit at home. They boycott Monday and Tuesday, and it is working for them. Nobody is complaining. Oji Uzor Kalu will never be in a position to tell us what to do. He is conniving with Fulani Janjaweeds, persecuting, marginalizing, exploiting the Igbos, at their large number. So what I'm trying to say is that I turn my back on Oji Uzor Kalu. Oji Uzor Kalu can never represent me. I'm from Anambra. Oji Uzor Kalu can never represent me. He can never feed in the Anambra. He can never feed in the Igbo. The people that are representing the Igbos well are, number one, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the role Ekpa played is just to defend his tribe, the Igbos. And I thank God that Finland is never in a position, anytime dreamt of extraditing Finland in Simon Ekpa into Nigeria. Why? We don't have such treaty or pact. And even if we do, I don't think there's a way, anyhow, Ekpa was somehow even indicted of any crime.
Okay.
Ekpa is not a criminal.
Okay, and lastly, there's a certain Biafran popular called Ugo 247 that's come out to say, as regards Adama, that because she called on Ngozi Orabueze, the Ugo 247 and others that she was fighting with to come to Finland to protest for Simon Ekpa yesterday, but they were like, this, you've abused us in time past, calling us terrorists and what have you. But now you're telling us to come and protest for Simon Ekpa. But he has called, he has preached, he's talking about one love now. He said, they should all come together to achieve their common goal.
He's saying the truth. Yes. Ugo 247 is saying the truth. Adade Orama is saying the truth. There's never a time we will be fighting ourselves instead of one cause. We are going for one ideology, We are going for one love. We are going for one agenda. That agenda is to bring the Holy Ghost together. In unity, we are going to achieve Biafra. But in Desire, we are not going to get our promised land. So, coming all these aggrieved members or agitators or loyalists to come fly into Finland for protest is a welcome situation. I told you people, when this one is fighting this one, Ogakere is saying, and Gozo Rabeze did this, I was laughing. I have never sided anybody. I have never played the role of exonerating any one of them. But I always shrug it off. I always laugh it off because I know they are all our kinsmen. Igbo brothers, Igbo kinsmen, we don't fight like that because no matter how angry you are, it can never get to your bone marrow. The anger of your brother will never ever be that so degenerating to the level it's gonna, have the weight of penetrating into the bone marrow, your bone marrow. So we are all brothers. And that the other man will go 24/7. Everybody, we are, unanimously doing our business of agitation. And because of unity, the kind of resilience we will put into this business of agitation of a thing actually emancipated Biafra on 29th November 2024 and the 2nd December. Successfully, we did it in Lahti, Finland, Jean Sibelos Square. And the whole world were watching when we were doing our normal thing. And Biafra was announced. Asorok was in panic. Nigerian country was panicking. And today, the reality has come. That Simon Ekpa is not going to be extradited. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is almost out. And I'm telling you, nobody could stop Ohamadike, one of Igbo land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even Soludo cannot. Ojus Kanu will never near him. Wefulefu, governor of Abia State, can never think of doing that. Nnamdi Kanu is above all. He's ahead all of them. And we are marching towards emancipation, realization of the first Jewish black state in Africa. The name is Prince Biafra, the best country on the continent.
Presumed arrest. Simon Ekpa has not done anything illegal except fighting for our freedom. Yes. Yes.
In a dramatic turn of events, Simon Ekpa's arrest in Finland has ignited protests within the Biafran community. Ekpa, a dual citizen of both Nigeria and Finland, was taken into custody on November 21, 2024, on serious charges related to terrorism. Authorities accused him of inciting violence and spreading propaganda that fueled unrest in southern Nigeria, particularly through social media. Finnish authorities have made it clear that due to the severity of the charges, Ekpa will not be granted bail. Instead, he remains in custody awaiting his trial. The atmosphere outside the detention facility where Ekpa is being held was charged with emotion. Over 1,000 Biafran supporters gathered, not only to demand his release, but also to rally for the broader cause of Biafran independence. The protesters boldly declared the formation of the United States of Biafra, symbolizing their collective desire for self-determination and their unwavering support for Ekpa as a leader in their movement.
Presumed arrest. Simon Ekpa has not done anything illegal except fighting for our freedom. Yes. Yes. If Simon Ekpa is doing anything wrong, all these people here will not be here. So there is nothing as far as incitement that Simon Ekpa is doing. All of us here, we are here in our own volition. Nobody has told us anything. Now Simon is not with us, but we have declared our independence right in Finland.
This protest comes amid growing tensions between Nigeria and pro-Biafran activists. The Nigerian government has been pushing for Ekpa's extradition, accusing him of inciting violence during the 2023 general elections. As the diplomatic discussion between Finland and Nigeria continue, the case has taken a broader significance, symbolizing the ongoing struggle for the Biafran people for independence. For many, Ekpa's detention is not just about legal proceedings, but represents a larger fight for their identity and political aspirations. With the case unfolding against the backdrop of international and legal political disputes, it remains to be seen on how this complex saga will evolve, and whether the struggle for Biafran independence will find a resolution in the courtroom or on the streets.
This is indigenous people of Biafra, Linz. We are asking Nigerian government to obey his court order and release our leader. Nigeria is a crime against humanity. It is our right to agitate for Biafra. And so Biafra, we are asking for freedom. This is indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mbah. We are asking for our freedom.